All right, so in this video, we are going to practice classifying triangles. It relates a lot to the last video. So if you didn't watch that, I recommend going back and watching it because we're going to talk about acute, obtuse, right triangles, as well as scalene, isosceles, and equilateral triangles, and to practice classifying what type of triangle each one is. Actually, I want a black marker. Okay, so let's say that you have been given the triangle. It looks like this. Okay, this angle up here measures 98 degrees, and these angles down here are equal. They're both 41 degrees. And we also know we have these little tick marks through the sides. Okay, and that's the picture of our triangle. So we want to classify this. These two little tick marks say that the two sides are equal. The type of triangle that has two equal sides is an isosceles triangle. When we look at our angles, this one right here is larger than 90 degrees, which means it's an obtuse triangle. So this triangle is obtuse, isosceles. Okay, that's the type of triangle for that one. Maybe you are given a triangle. That looks like that. Okay, so we want to classify this one. We have tick marks that one tick mark through all three sides. That means all three sides are equal. And our angles are represented by these little arcs. That means that all three angles are equal. So an equal angled and an equal in side measurement triangle is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so this is definitely equilateral. Also, equilateral triangles are a subset of isosceles, or even if you didn't know that they were a subset, looking at this, we could pick any two sides and say that they are equal, and we need two sides to be equal in order to have an isosceles triangle. So not only is it equilateral, it is also isosceles, and also all three angles are equal. In our previous video, we talked about all three angles being equal, meaning that they're all 60 degrees each. And since they are all 60 degrees, that means they are less than 90. So that is also an acute angle, triangle. So if you're given a quiz question that says classify or choose all types of triangles that would classify this one, you're going to pick equilateral, isosceles, and acute. Okay. So we've talked about obtuse and isosceles, equilateral, isosceles. Okay, so we need to talk about a right triangle. Right triangles, again, have a 90-degree angle. Okay, so if I have that 90-degree angle, and let's say that my side measurements are that. Okay, so I know it's right by the little square in the corner. All three sides on this triangle are not equal, which means it's scalene. Okay, so let's go over another right triangle example. Maybe we have a triangle that looks like that. So I know it's a right triangle by the little box in the corner. These two sides have a measurement that's equal, so it is right isosceles. Okay, so those are all examples of triangles that you might come across on your quiz. You're just going to classify. This quiz is chiefly just classifying, picking the names that classify the triangles that are given to you. So real short video. Best of luck to you. Let me know if you have any questions.